Good morning, my friends. I just wanted to pop on and say I'm sorry that this part's so crazy. I am not accustomed to doing these day in the life videos, but I wanted you to see what it looks like in the morning. So there I am. My tea kettle is empty, so I'm walking it to the fridge, get it filled up. On the nights that I work the next day, I always have this filled, but today's a day off, so I kind of forgot about that step. So here I am, filling the kettle. I, of course, sped this up because it would have taken forever to get to the point where my tea is actually made, and I didn't want you guys sitting there bored. So I apologize because this video is a little extra wiggly because I do not really know what I'm doing. So I just did the best I could. So tea is part of my regular routine every single morning. I love tea. I love this tea. I love loose tea. Oh, there's Patches. That's our kitten. She always comes in the morning and says good morning after she's run upstairs for a quick snack. And I forgot my cup. Here I go. There's a good cup. That's from a dear friend of mine who sent it to me as a gift. And I cherish it. Little stevia for my tea. And I'm going to also be grabbing my local honey here in just a second. I realized living here that I have seasonal allergies I never had before. And this local honey is helping manage that in a very natural way. So I put about a teaspoon in my cup every morning if I'm having an e-breakfast. So there's my little teaspoon. And that's a blessing to have. Alrighty. So now get my tea bag in there, and then next I'll be walking over to my very messy table next to me, but that's where I kind of get all my things done. Streams in the desert. It's a blessing. I read that devotional every morning, and there's Trigger. Good morning, Trigger. Alrighty, so my tea kettle is done. I'm finishing pouring off my tea. It'll go onto my little table, and I will be showing you what's for breakfast this morning, and it's a super easy one. Thanks for your patience. Okay, good morning, mamas. So I said I would do a day in the life, and I'm going to do my best to actually record everything that I eat and what I do, but I really, truly struggle with remembering later. I like to make a movie and be done with it, or a video, I don't know, whatever you call it. But anyways, so I've already recorded that I come down my stairs, as you've seen. I get my tea ready. I say hi to my kittens, and I read my devotional. That's what I do pretty much every morning. And today's not a work day, so hallelujah, I don't have to be up and out the door, which I'll try to do a work day video too, but that's a little harder. But pretty soon I'll be working from home, and so then I can kind of incorporate that from home. But I can always do one where I can share what I pack during a day for meals when I'm gone all day long. If that's something that you guys would be interested in, an allergy-free version, I guess you'd say. And you can hear my voice is a little funny today. I had my first day of full calls. My job is I'm in patient support, and so I talk to people all day long. And so I talked to, I think I had 4 calls yesterday, which is, each call is at least an hour long. And so I can tell my voice is still a little funny from yesterday because I'm not used to talking that many hours. It might look like I talk a lot, but I don't. So anyways, so excuse me. So this morning for breakfast, I have already some more of that chocolate breakfast cookie that's really popular that's going around, and I made it in a cake version, and just simply for ease, but I really do want to try the cookies, and so pretty soon I'll do that. So that's what I'm having for breakfast. I love having things that are already made that take minimal effort, and that recipe that's on there, and I'll link it, but it makes 6 squares of cake. And so and I thought, since I've got you along for the ride, I might as well also put together my frosting recipe. And then I did something a little extra just because that just shot me with strawberry. But so I just defrosted some strawberries from my freezer right into this little container because I thought it sounded good to have some strawberries too. So I'm just going to pour in a little sweet blend and just stir that together, and it's going to be kind of a nice little topping in addition to my frosting. So now my frosting recipe, I will, well, it's actually a graphic. So I'll link you to the post where I put the graphic. How's that sound? But then you can find it there. So anyway, so I have Creamy Dreamy here, and I'm sorry I'm filming kind of high up because I didn't want to unpack my whole camera stand. And so you're just going to have to kind of go along with the crazy ride I got going here. So I'm putting my 1/4 cup of Creamy Dreamy into a little container here. And then to that, I'm going to add a 1/4 tablespoon of Super Sweet Blend. And yes, I'm going to totally just kind of eyeball this. So there we go. And then it calls for a pinch of salt, which I just got my little Costco salt grinder right here. And that goes above you guys where you're at. And then it calls for 1.5 tablespoons of milk, which I have right now. I have this one, but I'm kind of getting back into making my own milk because it's so easy to do. But or 1.5 tablespoons. I'm not sure what I said. So there's 1.5 tablespoons. And then to the milk, just to make life easy, I have my cherry burst extract, natural burst extract. And I'm putting in a 1/4 teaspoon right into the milk. To me, that's just so much easier to get a good mix on it that way. And then I just kind of take my little measuring spoon and I give it a stir to make sure I get it all mixed in. And then I have these, my girlfriend, my sweet dear friend, my sister, Shelly, you know, if you ever watch this, you'll know it's you. When I was eating, oh my gosh, I love that cheesecake berry crunch. I used to make it, well, I still do, but not as often, but I made it all the time with the goat cheese that you get in a log, like at Costco, because I couldn't do cow's milk cream cheese. And so that's something I'll show you. I'll do a little video on that. I mean, it'll be short, but it's a really good tip for making cream cheese out of those goat cheese logs that are kind of crumbly. So anyways, I would use that, and I would always tell her, that stuff is so good, I just want to lick the bowl clean. So she bought me a set of these so that I could literally like scrape the bowl of every last drop of goodness. Okay, that was a total side story. So anyways, so I just mix up the ingredients there, the dry, and then I'm going to do this down here so you won't be able to see it, so you'll just have to trust me that it's working. I'll show you the after though in a second. So then I'm mixing in, I just poured the liquid in with the cherry extract, and I'm mixing, and I was a little shy on my ingredient, I think, so it's coming together. This is good. And yes, my frosting comes out with a little bit of a green color to it, but I don't care. It tastes delicious. It adds protein. I can't have the peanut stuff. And so this is good for me. So there you have it. So this one's a little bit runnier because I wasn't careful in measuring, but I don't care. So now I'm going to just put this on top, and I will show you the finished cake here in just 1 second. So I've had this for breakfast every day for days because, well, I have 1 piece left, so I've had it for 5 days. But that's fine. I really don't mind eating the same thing over and over for breakfast. That does not bother me in the least, because I like the simplicity. Plus, with me working outside the house, I don't have time to be making up 5 different breakfasts. I just want to make breakfast and get out of here, or bring breakfast and get out of here. And I actually do pack my stuff from the night before, so I can literally run out the door. Okay, so it looks kind of messy, but there you go. Breakfast is served. I'll be back at probably lunchtime. It's 8 o'clock now. Excuse me. So I'll eat between 11 and 12. So I'll be back in a little bit to show you what I do next. See you in a few. Okay, mamas, I needed a quick snack before I head out. I'm going to meet my husband for a late lunch today. So I actually had leftover rice, beans, a little tiny bit of ground beef, and then fresh green onions and tomatoes that came in our CSA. So I threw it together, and it's not a big bowl, really. It's pretty small. It's mostly veggies in there, but it'll get me through until I get lunch. So there's my snack for today. I'll see you at lunchtime. Bye. Okay, so what's the next thing? I forgot totally to make my drink for the day. I have a goal of getting in probably about 80 ounces or so, somewhere in that neighborhood of fluids every day. And the one way I do that is I make sure I fill this once a day. And on work days, I also take my mug, which I have in another video, but I can't remember where. But anyways, it's probably another 35 ounce, it's probably 30 ounces. I think that's probably about right, 30 ounces. And so I make sure I have both of those. And then I also have water for all my supplements in the morning. And I usually drink something at night, but I forgot to put this together this morning because it's not a work day. So I'm out of my routine. So you're going to watch me put this together, and I am headed out to have lunch with my husband. So let's turn this around and you guys can take a look and see. Okay, so I always make pretty much the same thing. It's some form of Good Girl Moonshine. So I always have my little bottle of apple cider vinegar, and I just kind of know, I just do it so often that I just kind of know. So I pop that in there, and then here I have my magnesium powder, which I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this with one hand. Sorry, I'm not a pro at this. Can you tell? So, sorry again. There we go. So I get a scoop of this is the magnesium I like. It works well for me. The Calm does not work well for me. It does not calm me down. It actually makes things not happy in my tummy. So I don't use it. So I dump that in there. And then I use a packet of something like this. So we'll kind of one-handed here, chop that off. This is great, right? Dump that in, and then I take this over to my fridge. You guys got to see this twice today. And I just start filling that with some water. This is how I do it every day. Some days I add ginger into it. Some days I do it with a tea base. You guys have seen my drink video that I created for making really quick Good Girl Moonshine on the go. So I only filled it a little bit, and then I pop this in and I give it a stir. This is kind of how I incorporate the powders so they don't get like all stuck together and not enjoyable. So then I pop this back over. Sorry, you guys, this is a crazy little video, isn't it? But you know what? You keep rolling with me, so I don't know what to tell you. You guys like all my little stickers? Okay, keep filling. As I get new stickers in, I like to add new stickers. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it, so I gotta bump it. There we go. Okay, so I fill it to a little bit more, and then I top mine off with ice. And to be honest, I don't know if this tip will help you or not, but I top mine with ice, and I put in even more ice on mornings that I work. Let's see if that'll just sit there. That'll work. And so here's my little tip. Whoa. I make this the night before, and I put it on my kitchen counter because it's too tall to sit in my fridge. And I just make sure I put plenty of ice in it. There, see, I fill it like that, really full. And then I just leave it on my kitchen counter, and it still has ice in it by morning time, and it's cold and it's ready to go. I just kind of give it a little swirl. I'm not going to add ginger today because Lord knows I barely made it through this with one hand, and y'all were so patient with me. So anyway, yeah, so see, and then I have all my cute little, hey girl, my taco, blessed and loved, Tennessee, American flag, love like Yeshua, my little hummingbird. God bless you, my friends. God bless you, my friends. So that is how I make my drink for the day. And I usually have this done and ready, like I said, first thing in the morning. It's made the night before. Oh yeah, my little lion too. Isn't he cute? Squirrel. I have it made and ready to go. So in the morning, I just grab it and I run out the door. So I'll do a day in the life also of me working and eating and how I do all of that. And I'm going to turn this around. So I'm going to stop it here. Hang on. Okay, so sorry about that. So here's my drink. I just thought I'd stop. You can see my cleaning stuff out. It's Friday. I'm getting my house all ready for the weekend and for our Sabbath enjoyment and rest. But I will probably also do a day in the life sometime when I'm working so you guys can see the difference. But obviously on a day off, my schedule's totally thrown off. I've been busy, I've been coaching, I've been doing other things. So I forgot my morning drink, but I will get this all down and I will still hit my fluid goals. I found, especially through the menopausal season, getting plenty of fluids in is a very, very vital key component. And I'll talk about that more another time in another video if you're curious what I'm doing to change it up, because I'm actually hitting my weight loss goals again and I'm super excited about that. And this is one of the reasons it's working. So get your fluids in, mamas. So I'm taking this with me out to lunch with my husband, and I'll I'll bring you guys in during lunch. I don't know if I'll talk or not because we'll be in a restaurant and that's awkward, but I will bring you in and I'll show you what I ordered. See you in a few. Bye. All right, friends, I'm here at lunch with my husband. Say hi, husband.
Hi.
Okay, and so what did we get? He got the taco salad. It has brisket on it because he's a man on plan. Yeah, he loves it. And then I actually just ordered their house salad with chicken breast and their balsamic vinaigrette. So kept it simple and light. And I will go through meals sometimes that you can order at restaurants easily. And here we are at Puckett's. Have y'all been to Puckett's? It's pretty much fabulous. All right, I'll see you later in the next clip of this video. Bye. Okay, mamas, I am back finally, and it is dinner time. And so I've actually remembered to do, I think, pretty much most of the videos for the day. I will have one left to add to this, so this will be just a little bit longer. But I am at dinner time now, and that salad was super filling this afternoon with my husband, and we kind of ate a late lunch. So we're doing a really, really light, easy dinner, and it's one of my faves. Can you see that? So it's just chicken, bacon, lettuce wraps. So it's like BLTs, but without the bread. So I just put it on lettuce, some tomato, chicken bacon, and I'll probably put a little drizzle of mustard on top of that. And then I am on my second container here, so I'm gonna totally make my goal. And then, well, I think tonight's dinner is technically gonna be a fuel pull. I think I'm pretty close on the fat carbs there, or fat carbs. So I think I'm pretty close, but we will turn it into an E because we will be enjoying Bam Challah for tonight, and my husband and I will be doing a little bit of the opening Sabbath service for tonight here at home together. And so we'll have dinner, we'll do that, and that Bam Challah will be our dessert. If you want to know how I make that, leave me a note below, and I'll be sure to let you know what I do for that too. I could even do a little video if you're interested. And so, and then I still have a dessert planned for later too. So I'll just have a little bit of that challah when we light candles and say blessings, but then I still have a dessert planned. So come back later. I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, mamas, so one left. That's skinny chocolate that I made, and I decided that that would be my dessert for tonight. And that's a single serving, believe it or not. Okay, so there it is. I couldn't turn the camera around, so I had to do it and then bring it back up. This is terrible lighting right now, but you get what you get when it's nighttime. It is officially getting dark out, and my husband and I just broke bread and had our little service, and now it's time for skinny chocolate, and I'll be done for the night. So I'll technically end up probably maybe a little with a crossover. I don't know, but either way, it's okay. I'm all on plan. I hope you liked this day in the life. This is what it's like for me on a day off, kind of random and just fun playing around. And I will work on, which will be a lot harder, but I will work on a day when I have to go to work. For those of you that are working outside the home and looking for ways to streamline your meals and make them all on plan without all the extra work, because I am all about saving time. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave me comments below, questions, anything like that. It was great to have you join me. See you later. Bye.